There's a tendency in any discipline for a person to inject their own views into that discipline. When it comes to religion, and specifically the Bible, the evidence of it is truly overwhelming. Just look at the religious landscape calling itself Christian in the world today. This tendency to see life through one's own worldview can be seen in 2 Peter 3, verses 3 and 4, where in verse 4 we read of some who were saying, "Where is the promise of his coming? For ever since the fathers fell asleep, all continues just as it was from the beginning of creation." They were evaluating the world in the past by looking at the way things were in their present. Peter goes on to point out that they were overlooking a couple of huge points. One of these was the creation, and the second was the great flood. He mentions this in verses 5 and 6. Peter argues that since God judged the world in that day with the flood, we can be assured that there will be a future day when he will judge the world, but this time with fire. In verse 10, Peter says the earth and its works will be burned up. But of what value is that information to us? Well, Peter makes an application in verse 11. If those things are true, he says, then what sort of people ought you to be in holy conduct and godliness? That's a good question for all of us, isn't it?